Today I'm going to tell you about Gupta period. This is going to be a compulsory question in SSC CGL. This is my very first video, so I appreciate if you give me any feedback. So without wasting any more time, this is going to be only a brief explanation. I'm not going to go deeply into the subject, or it's not going to be very lengthy. So I just want to clarify that this is going to be brief. So the Gupta period, it is also known as Classic Age or Golden Age. This was from 319 AD to 540 AD. And this was started by Sri Gupta, who was founder of Gupta Dynasty. He is the person who has started the Gupta Dynasty, and he was succeeded by Ghatotkacha Gupta, and only Sri Gupta and Ghatotkacha Gupta are known as Maharajas. Only these both Guptas are known as Maharajas. The title for these both is Maharajas. Okay, so don't forget that this is Maharajas. And after Ghatotkacha Gupta, he is succeeded by Chandragupta I, from where the actual Gupta dynasty has started. From here, the actual Gupta dynasty's movie is going to get started. So Chandragupta I, he is a great ruler and started Gupta Empire. He increased his empire by matrimonial alliances and conquests. So I just want to underline matrimonial alliances and conquests. And the title for Chandragupta I is Maharaja Di Raj. This is going to be an important question. I forgot one more thing. Who is the founder of Gupta dynasty? It is always Sri Gupta. This is like a compulsory thing which was asked so many times. So the founder of Gupta dynasty will always be Sri Gupta. Okay, and moving on, Chandragupta I is having two children. One is Samudragupta and next one is Prabhavati. So Chandragupta I is married to Kumara Devi, who is a Lichavi princess. This is one more important question which has been asked several times. Okay, who is Lichavi princess, or whom did Lichavi princess got married to? This is an important question, so just be careful listening to this again. Kumara Devi is the Lichavi princess, and she got married to Chandragupta I. Okay, and one more important point that we need to know here is she is the first Indian queen featured on coin. She is the very first woman to get featured on coin. Okay, after that, after Chandragupta I, it is Samudragupta who has succeeded Chandragupta I. So Samudragupta, information about Samudragupta's reign was available in Prayaga Prasasti, which was composed by Harisena. So Prayaga Prasasti is one more important thing which has been asked several times. So please try and remember this. About Samudragupta's reign, it was Prayaga Prasasti, which was composed by Harisena. Harisena. This is another important thing. So don't try to escape these important bits. Sorry. He was a great patron of art and adopted the title Kaviraja. So he is also given a title known as Kaviraja because he is very much into arts and stuff like that. So he is given the title as Kaviraja. On some coins he is shown playing the veena. So this is another important thing. The Gupta who was featured on the coin holding a veena is none other than Samudragupta. So try and remember that he is very much into arts, and he is also featured on a coin catching a veena. And the very important bit is Indian Napoleon. He is given the title called Indian Napoleon by none other than V.A. Smith. So try and remember these both things. Samudragupta is the one who is given the title Indian Napoleon by V.A. Smith. Okay, and he's the hero of 100 battles. So Samudragupta is like very strong and very famous Gupta who used to go for wars, and he used to fight like a champion. So he's the hero of 100 battles. Now Samudragupta is also having two children. One is Ramagupta and second one is Chandragupta. So Samudragupta is actually succeeded by Ramagupta. There's a history about this thing that I want to say. So it is nothing but Samudragupta is having two children. One is Ramagupta and the second thing is Chandragupta. One second, I'm trying to, yeah. So what happened basically is, according to Devi Chandragupta, according to Devi Chandragupta, Samudragupta was succeeded by Ramagupta, and Ramagupta ruled for a very short period. He was the only Gupta ruler to issue copper coins, which I mentioned here in the point. Ramagupta is the only Gupta ruler to issue copper coins. And Ramagupta is slightly a coward king. He is like a very weak king, and he agreed to surrender his queen Dhruva Devi. So Ramagupta was married to a queen called Dhruva Devi. So Ramagupta is the only king to issue copper coins, and he's the only king who married Dhruva Devi, and he agreed to surrender his queen Dhruva Devi to Saka invader. But the prince Chandragupta too, who was Ramagupta's brother, the younger brother of Ramagupta, resolved to go to the enemy's camp. Who is the enemy here? Sakas. So he resolved to go to the enemy's camp in guise of the queen with a view to kill the hated enemy. Chandragupta too succeeded in killing the Saka ruler, and Chandragupta too also succeeded in killing Ramagupta, and not only seized his kingdom but also married his widow Dhruva Devi. So that's about Ramagupta. It's not an information which is available hugely, but this is only an inscription which is available in Devi Chandragupta. So I've found it in Wikipedia. I didn't find it necessary to explain to write it as a specific point, but the only thing that you need to remember about Ramagupta is he's the only Gupta ruler who gave us copper coins. So moving on, as we know that Chandragupta too killed Ramagupta and also married Dhruva Devi, so that is the point which is mentioned here. Chandragupta too got married to Dhruva Devi or Dhruva Swamini, and in Vaishali terracotta seal, there's a Vaishali terracotta seal which calls her Mahadevi Dhruva Swamini. So she is given the title Mahadevi Dhruva Swamini. Dhruva Devi or Dhruva Swamini is the same person, and she is the wife of Chandragupta too. And she is also married previously to Ramagupta, but unfortunate situations led her to marry Chandragupta too. And moving forward about Chandragupta II is having extended empire by marriage, alliances and conquest. Just like his grandfather, he used to extend his empire through marriages and wars, and he's having the titles known as Sakari and Vikramaditya. Not about Sakari but about Vikramaditya. This question is asked million times. So who is having the title called Vikramaditya? It is none other than Chandragupta II. Now I'll tell you why he is giving the titles of Sakari and Vikramaditya. He is the first Gupta ruler to issue silver coins. He issued silver coins in the memory of victory over Sakas. So he has defeated the Sakas. That is why he got the title called Sakari. And do not forget, because to celebrate the victory over Sakas, he issued silver coins. So he is the first Gupta ruler to issue silver coins. Moving forward, he got the Vikramaditya title due to the following reason. He adopted the title of Vikramaditya, which has been used by Ujjain ruler as a mark of victory over Saka Kshatrapas. Okay, so excuse me if my pronunciation is a bit wrong, because I'm not from social background, so I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing something wrong. So to celebrate the victory over Sakas and Ujjain ruler Vikramaditya, he got the titles called Sakari and Vikramaditya. And there's one more very, very important question which has been asked like a million and zillion times, is this thing, that is Chinese pilgrim Fa visited India during the rule of Chandragupta II. Chinese pilgrim Fa visited India during the rule of Chandragupta II. So this whole thing is about Chandragupta II. And there's one more important thing about Chandragupta II, that is the Navratnas or 9 gems of Chandragupta. Okay, so this isn't very important, but a slight glimpse of it might be useful for the exam point of view. This wasn't asked many times in SSC CGL, but it's nothing wrong to have a look. So, Amarasimha, he is the head of lexicography, which is known as study of dictionary, Dhanavantri, medicine, Harisena, poetry, and Kalidasa, drama and poetry. And some of the famous works of Kalidasa is Abhignana Shakuntalam and Meghaduta. So, Kaha Panaka, astrology, Shanku, architecture, Varahamitri, astrology, Vararuchi, grammar, Vatala Bhatha, magic. So I'm sorry if I pronounce some names wrong, but I hope this information is useful. So after Chandragupta II, the next ruler to come into frame is Kumaragupta. So he was succeeded by Kumaragupta, and Kumaragupta got married to Ananta Devi, and the titles of Kumaragupta is Shakaraditya and Mahendraditya. And Kumaragupta was a worshipper of Kartikeya. He founded Nalanda Mahavihara, and there's nothing much to say about Kumaragupta because during his reign everything was unshaken, like everything was polite and calm, not many wars and not too much of hangama going on. So Kumaragupta's rule was like very calm and cool, but towards the end he was invaded by the Hunas, and while fighting with the Hunas he fell sick, he fell ill, and he died. So that is where Kumaragupta's chapter comes to an end. So Kumaragupta's thing isn't much particular and much important, but the only things you need to remember is he is a worshipper of Kartikeya and he founded Nalanda Mahavihara. Okay, so I've underlined those both things so that you can have a glimpse of it. After Kumaragupta, it was Skandagupta Vikramaditya who was succeeded by Kumaragupta. So Skandagupta Vikramaditya, he is the last great Gupta emperor. Okay, so this is where the Gupta dynasty is slowly coming to an end. So Skandagupta was the last great Gupta emperor. He won over Pushyamitra and Hunas. Okay, so he fought over Pushyamitra, he fought over Hunas, and he got victory over them. So that's a great thing. So he is also titled as Vikramaditya. Okay, but it was the title goes to Chandragupta II. Firstly, if both of these things are given, like Chandragupta II and Skandagupta Vikramaditya is given, and he asked a question like who got the title Vikramaditya, ultimate answer is Chandragupta II only. So don't get confused near there. Okay, this is here Vikramaditya is within himself, like the name is within his name itself, so no need to worry about that. So after Skandagupta Vikramaditya, it is Purugupta. and Skandagupta is half brother of Burugupta, and we don't have any information about Skandagupta's mother. And continuous attacks of Hunas weakened the empire and affected its economy. Hereditary. One thing that we need to remember about Gupta dynasty is hereditary, and the second important thing that we need to remember in this whole thing is these last 3 points. As you can see, these last 3 points are something which I felt important, so I happened to join them at the last. So if you feel that these are important, you can have a glimpse of it. If not, then the whole notes is enough. So Kalidasa is known as the Shakespeare of India. This is another very important point. So this is where the Gupta dynasty comes to an end. I haven't gone deeply into the subject, but I hope my notes is somehow helpful to some of you. So thank you for listening to my video patiently. Thank you. Bye.